And Motor Workers Union has urged Chief Minister N. Biren to extend necessary assistance to drivers of petroleum tanker and their families if they ever tested positive for COVID-19. The union has appealed to bear the medical expenses of the drivers if found positive and to give incentives to their families till the time the drivers are fully recovered from the disease. While proscribed KCP People's War Group Marxist Centre has warned all Manipur Drivers Welfare Association against fearing bitter lips and other intoxicants amid the pandemic. Education Minister Dr. Thokchom Radhesham chaired a review meeting with key functionaries and top officials of Education Department to chalk out modalities for effective implementation of New Education Policy 2020 today. Speaking at the event held at the conference hall of Samagra Shiksha Manipur in Babupara, Minister Radhesham stressed on the need for everyone to work collectively and in a strategic manner for effective implementation of the new education policy. He also emphasized on the need for a thorough understanding of the policy by all stakeholders and solicited cooperation from all quarters, particularly educationists, teachers, Teachers Association, student bodies and all stakeholders. Minister Radhesham also formed a task force consisting of all core functionaries will be constituted at the earliest for effective implementation of the policy in letter and spirit. Officials of Education S, Education U, SCRT, GOSM and BOSM took part in the meeting.
State ki task force ma semaga adigi road map ma kramine implement tawani kadai da akoi gi award apa leiri akoi bujing leiri sira khudam moina haibada class pre nursery digi horaga class 5 hausi hana tamima science kangde anka kangde leiri tamima subject khuding maksi loina local dialect masa gi marona tamone madu akoi translate tawum cha kani adum bagi mayam ji khanna raga akoi road map am sem na bagi khanna bani adui mathakta akoi masi national education policy akoi khudimok department khudimok official khudimok satri sangstan Oza Kudimo, Principal Kudimo, Loinamo Education Tower Kudimo, Munamutana Kangmadaka Labanina, Masi Matanga, Loinamoxin Navagi, Adugi Seminar Kayama, Workshop Kayama, Discussion Kayama, Taunavagi, Adugi Sokoi.
Japan today marked 75 years since the world's first atomic bomb attack with the coronavirus pandemic, forcing a scaling back of ceremonies to remember the victims. Survivors, relatives and a handful of foreign dignitaries attended this year's manned event in Hiroshima to pray for those killed or wounded in the bombing and call for world peace. But the general public was kept away with the ceremony instead broadcast online. Participants, many of them dressed in black and wearing face masks, offered a silent prayer at exactly 8:15 a.m., the time the first nuclear weapon used in wartime was dropped over the city. The bomb attack on Hiroshima killed around 140,000 people, many of them instantly, with others perishing in the weeks and months that followed, suffering radiation sickness, devastating burns and other injuries. 3 days later, the United States dropped a second atomic bomb on Nagasaki, where 74,000 people were killed. Manipur University Ninghongo Alumni Association Manipur also observed the 75th Hiroshima Memorial Day today. Attendees paid floral tributes and offered 2-minute silence as a mark of respect to the departed souls at the Japanese War Memorial Shrine in Nambol Maibam, Lokpuching. Speaking at the event, Lok Sabha MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan said it is high time to develop nuclear medicine instead of nuclear weapons which are destructive. Retired Colonel R.K. Rajendra and many members of Manipur University Nihoyo Alumni Association Manipur took part in the commemorative event.
Kenuri masidi ni ibizati na sinalunda ni haibadagi adugi matunda pitigi simtuna nuclear weapon against the nuclear weapon dismantle tawna ba achawa issue kaya horki haribo wafamsi ningsingaka karigino ngasigi Hiroshima Day pangtuise harigati adugumba mima selgi marakta ekor mina mibu manganaba honabase ngasi tawdanaba santi gilambido laknaba honaba aibachila ngasigi mapungoba hundramanga suba Hiroshima Day sigi palanne.
Manipur State also observed the 75th Hiroshima Memorial Day at Irawat Bhavan, BT Road today. CPIM's State Secretary K.H. Santa released a book entitled Nuclear Bomb Gi Chaitheng Hiroshima Nagasaki, written by CPI Manipur State Secretary L. Satin Kumar on the occasion. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on updates on coronavirus cases. We'll be back with the details after the break. Keep watching Impact News.
Ichabu mahitam hanba haibasi mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudoni. Slopland Public School, biggest and the finest residential school, Manipur gi oina lemjaningai oiraba, mahei tampam ama oiriba, khwaidigi junaraba mafamda semgatlaba, CBSE the affiliate toba higher secondary school oiri. Icha singbu admission tawidana mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudol oibiu, icha gi phazabalam chat sajati ahombadu ubiu, Slopland Public School Khongjom.
Welcome back. You're watching Thursday Primetime English Bulletin on Impact News. India has reported a single-day spike of 56,282 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. Death toll has reached 40,699. On the positive note, total recoveries from COVID-19 in the country surpassed the 13 lakh mark today. A total of 13,28,336 people have recovered so far. In the past 24 hours, 46,121 recoveries have been reported across the country, and with this, the recovery rate has improved to around 67%. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the country's total confirmed cases have crossed 19 lakh, out of which 5,95,501 are active cases. Maharashtra has the highest number of active cases of above 1,46,000. Meanwhile, the Indian Council of Medical Research said that a record 6,64,949 tests were conducted by various laboratories yesterday. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 1 crore 90 lakh people, above 7 lakh 12,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 1 crore 22 lakh. USA is on the top with more than 22 lakh 71,000 active cases, followed by Brazil and India. Now updates on coronavirus cases in Northeast region. Total active cases of COVID-19 in the Northeast states, including Manipur, are currently above 20,000 mark. Assam's total active COVID-19 cases are 14,432 active cases. Arunachal Pradesh's active cases are 642. Nagaland's active cases are 1,807. Tripura's total active COVID-19 cases are 1,901. There are 251 active cases of COVID-19 in Mizoram, 496 in Sikkim, and 594 in Meghalaya. Eight patients, including 3 women, died in the ICU ward of a private COVID-19 designated hospital died after a major fire broke out today. Officials said the fire broke out at the Shrey Hospital in Navrangpura area of Ahmedabad around 3:30 a.m. Around 40 other COVID-19 patients at the facility were rescued and shifted to a civic hospital in the city. Ahmedabad police have arrested the director of Shrey Hospital, Bharat Mahant. The cause of the fire is not known yet. Deputy Chief Minister Nitin Patel said that the primary reason for the fire is likely to be short circuit. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed sadness over the tragic incident. In a tweet today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed condolences to the bereaved families and prayed for the early recovery of injured persons. He also announced that ex gratia of 2 lakh rupees each will be given to the next of kin of those who have lost their lives, and 50,000 rupees each will be given to those who got injured. Organic vegetables and fruits produced by farmers of Khojumang and Kwasifar are available at Moma Organic Outlet in Sanjanthong. Local farmer clubs of Khojumang and Kwasifar along with Pawoibi Organic Farmers Producer Company have decided to sell the items at wholesale rate. Proprietor of Moma Organic Outlet, Asem Bhakta, has procured organic tomatoes produced by farmers of Ningthokong in Bishnupur district and will be available to the public. Retail buyers, marketing and home delivery agencies can buy the vegetables from organic outlets Sanjanthong and Moma by abiding COVID-19 SOPs.
COVID-19 Election maram mojuna panthona baya drum matam lockdown maram mojuna koi dukan sing hanadra wa pochai panadra matam sida longmi sing ya wa ba khangbi duna horticulture department gi makha da lebi ba koi momana simbi duna ngasi longmi sing gi pothok ti puthoga imbam di leitaba sigumba pothok sing ngasi momana lobi bala koi gi dam khanya letan thala performance.
Kangchup Jiru Youth Club has urged the state government to help the pineapple farmers of Kangchup Jiru village in Kangpokpi district. The pineapple farmers are reportedly facing immense plights as they are unable to sell their product due to COVID-19 lockdown. People were horrified when 1-800 Maruti car suddenly caught fire while running at Tipaimuk Road in Churachandpur today. Owner and driver of the vehicle, MP Taugthang, son of late Zamko Hen, who is a diabetic patient, was on his way to Churachandpur District Hospital. The fire engulfed the entire body of the car. Backseater, driver steering and bonnets were burnt down. Fire Brigade Churachandpur was called, but locals managed to douse the fire before they arrived. Luckily, the driver did not sustain any injury. Wrong wiring started from the battery connection is suspected to be the cause of the fire. Manipuri Youth Front Assam has appreciated people of the state and Manipuri diasporas residing in Meghalaya, Hojai, Mizoram, Nagaland, Agartala, Kolkata, Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai, Delhi, Bangladesh and Dubai for extending their solidarity to the ongoing demand of Manipuri diasporas in Assam to enlist Manipuri language as the associate official language of Assam. President Ramnath Kovind on Thursday appointed former Union Minister Manoj Sinha as the next Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir. He will replace Girish Chandra Murmu, who resigned on Wednesday. President Kovind accepted Murmu's resignation on Thursday. There is buzz that he is going to be the next Comptroller and Auditor General CAG of India. The move to appoint Sinha as the next Lieutenant Governor is aimed at reaching out to the people of the Union Territory with a soft political touch, something that Murmu, a former bureaucrat, could not achieve during his 9-month tenure. Now the sports news. Category 1 referees from Manipur, L. Ajit Kumar, L. Bungo, L. Priyoberta and Tekcham Ranjita will take part in the upcoming FIFA MA Referee Fitness online course under the aegis of All India Football Federation AIFF. The course will be held via Zoom apps from August 12th to 13th. Arrangements are all set for the 11th Ampha Senior Women Football League for BM Singh Trophy. The league will be held under the aegis of All Manipur Football Association in September and October this year. Winners of the league will get a chance to participate in the Indian Women League qualifying round. Interested women football teams can register themselves at AMFA office near Imphal Polo Ground latest by August 25th. All Manipur Bodybuilder Association AMBA has decided to cancel its district level and inter-district level bodybuilding championships due to the coronavirus pandemic. Instead of its annual Imagi Damak Championship on August 13, the association will conduct online free hand workout bodybuilding championship. Association Secretary Y. Sunanta said the online championship will be held in men's open and women's open categories. He appealed to those interested persons to submit a 2-minute exercise video clip to WhatsApp number 9856 1517 42 latest by August 11th. He said participants should not use any exercise equipment in the video. Results will be declared on August 13 and winners will be felicitated with cash prize and certificate as soon as the lockdown culminates.
Haiba 2 minutes video si nupana ekoigi slabs saitare skin tight short ama khangau happen anapi ma sepi gadabani without shirt free out the bida loinana nupi singina quarter pen khu makha amadi t-shirt ama pi gadabani hariba category ani asi ekoina focus tabjagadaba area di free hand whole body workout with good presentation the best tabjagani loinana hariba championship asi all Manipur Bodybuilders Association da restart torba gym singi players sing na saruk yaba yagani adu ekoi entry gi paisa logjaroi ekoi free ni loinana isa na video adu sembiduna ekoina August ki tang 13 gi mamangda yohon biraknaba noruna khalanjari.
England captain Ewan Morgan broke India wicket-keeper batsman Mahendra Singh Dhoni's long-standing international record for most sixes as a captain during the third one-day international test match against Ireland at the Ageas Bowl in Southampton. Morgan, who has 328 international sixes to his name, went past Dhoni's tally of most sixes as a captain when he hit his 212 six. While Australia's former captain Ricky Ponting is third on the list with 171 sixes, followed by New Zealand's Brandon McCullum who had 170 and South Africa's A.B. Villiers is fifth on the list with 135 sixes. And before we wrap up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. COVID-19 related death toll in Manipur rises to 8 as COVID-19 positive 15-year-old boy with nephrotic syndrome died at RIMS this morning. Pregnant woman from Puichi village reportedly died after being denied treatment at major government and private hospitals in Imphal. Husband expresses extreme sadness. Government forms a 2-member inquiry committee to probe into pregnant woman's death incident. Health Department orders all government and private hospitals to remain open, especially for emergency services. And India reports single-day spike of 56,282 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 40,699. That's all we have for today. Thanks for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news updates, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. But till then,